guys, so welcome back, and obviously judging by the title, I'm going to be talking about amethyst. And I honestly do not know why it took me so long to talk about amethyst. I feel like when you say the name amethyst, you gotta be like amethyst, because it's so magical and so beautiful and mystical. And the gods knew exactly what they were doing when they created this crystal. They made it very appealing to all three eyes, your your physical eyes and your third eye, of course. But it grabs you intuitively. It grabs you spiritually, and I love amethyst. But um, amethyst has been so conducive to my spiritual growth. Um, so I'm going to try to give you guys some of my experiences and my intuitive feelings about amethyst. I have such a deep connection with this crystal, like really deep. Um, I am born in February. I am a Pisces, and this is the birthstone of people born in February. So you can also be an Aquarius, and this can be your birthstone if you were born in February. But I always also say that the gods, like whoever had the job and the role of matching the birthstones with the people or the zodiac signs, and I feel like they did an amazing job because this stone gets me. I feel like this crystal is definitely made for intuitive people, people that are really sensitive, people that are really intuitive and psychic and just really deep, you know. It's not like, I'm not even gonna go there, but amethyst is such a magical stone, and just by looking at it you can see how magical and how gripping it is. But some of my experiences with amethyst have been really profound, and this actual amethyst in particular, I've had this crystal for about 5 years now, and mostly all my awakenings, my really supernatural experiences, this crystal had a huge role in all of those experiences. And I'm telling you, I'm going to have this crystal in particular until I'm a little old lady. But amethyst, like I said, it gets me on a deeper level. And I don't know if it's just because it's my birthstone, but if you have a soul, you have to feel this energy. Like, if you just sit alone with it, the key to crystals is just about feeling, you know, sitting alone and being just feeling, you know. But amethyst is really good with emotional healing. Um, that was probably one of the first things that I realized, that um, as my abilities and I started to become more intuitive and more emotional and more aware of myself and others' energies, um, I realized that amethyst was helping me to cope with those energies. It's really protective that way. It's like, I don't know if you if you've ever watched Steven Universe. Oh my God, I'm showing how much of a nerd I am right now. But Steven Universe, right? Watch Amethyst as a character. You can just type in Steven Universe and type in Amethyst, and Amethyst is literally like your homie, you know, like seriously. But also a big homie, you know, a homie that's going to like protect you, but also show you some deep shit and tell you some deep shit. Like growing up in North Philly, like, yeah, there was like bullshit people, but there was always like that one or two guys or girls that will always like, even though you were a young buck, they would still like tell you the real shit, the deep shit. You know, they will protect you from things and allow you to be around those things, but take you deep. You know, that's how amethyst is. I know that's a weird analogy. I give analogies for everything sometimes. But this stone, I'm not just piping it up because it's my birthstone, but anybody that does energy work and that is really intuitive and really sensitive to energies will tell you that amethyst is really one of the most spiritual crystals you will ever come across. And if you are dealing with bad dreams, nightmares, sleep paralysis. Amethyst will help shield that type of energy, protect you from psychic attacks. It is very protective that way, very protective. And of course, we all know this crystal has a very long documented history, but instead of going online and researching about a stone's properties, I always tell my clients to please try to sit with these stones. Don't just prop them up on your mantle or use them for decoration or, you know, your altar. Try to sit with them and feel them out on an individual level. Even if you have a bunch of crystals and you want to start like messing with them all at the same time, that's fine as well, because a lot of crystals help amplify each other's energies. They play off of each other. But I would totally recommend amethyst in particular. Please work with the energies by itself just to feel, you know, and become more in tune with yourself and your own emotions. Amethyst is really good with helping you, especially if you're an empath. You deal with so many different energies and other people's emotions, and if you are a nurse, somebody that deals with a lot of people, a teacher, a counselor, that type of thing. If you deal with those type of energies all the time, amethyst helps you to kind of protect your own energy and kind of help you to decipher what energy is yours and what energies is other people's. But it allows you to be more intuitive, to help you kind of guide you. Like, all right, this person needs your help, or this person needs this, you know. So this is a third eye crystal. I'm telling you, and I always tell my clients, try to look for blink, what is this called? Flat surfaces. Flat surfaces that will allow you to kind of lay with the crystal and like have it like propped up on your third eye. I do that. It's not for everybody. You can meditate in the loudest position. You can meditate in any way, shape, form you want. People meditate riding their bike, whatever you care for. But incorporate some amethyst with it if you can. Like I said, I use amethyst for many different reasons. My yoga, meditation, my cleansing rituals, readings. I also use it for elixirs, because elixirs are amazing. Crystal elixirs, making your own. But amethyst is really good with pain. Physical pain, emotional pain. But like, you got to remember, even if it's a physical pain like a headache, that is still affecting you emotionally. So when I say physical pain and emotional pain, that's kind of like the same thing to me, because it's affecting you emotionally. But like, say if you have like a toothache, you know, prop some amethyst inside your water and let it soak for about a few hours and just drink it. Just set your intentions as well that this crystal mineral is going to remove negative energies, negative bacteria, and pain from my mind, body, and soul. I like to incorporate all threes, and my mind, body, and soul is a part of that. But also call on God, call on your ancestors, call on your archangels, your spirit guides to kind of help remove whatever pain or anxiety or physical or emotional things that may be hurting you at that moment. Amethyst is really, really, really amazing for that. And I feel like that horn was just so obnoxious. I hope that did not record. But like I said, if you are really sensitive to energies, even if you just gravitate towards, a lot of people don't know, just because you are a fire sign, an air sign, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, it doesn't matter if you are those zodiac signs. You still have sensitive energies in your body, in your natal chart. You are receptive to sensitive energies. Just try it out. What works for me may not work for you. I tell people, if you want to get into crystals, try to start out with your birthstone, see how it works, see how it plays off of your energy. Of course, you can always research and look up everyone's different interpretations of the crystal, but sitting with the energies and kind of evaluating how it makes you feel is the best way to get to know a crystal. So like I said, for me, amethyst works really well for physical pain, emotional pain. It's been so conducive to my spiritual growth. It has helped me it has really helped me to align with who I am on a higher level, you know. Even though you want to kick and scream and try to fight transformation, but at the same time, amethyst has helped me connect with my higher self so I can understand the process that I'm going through as I grow up, as I evolve, you know. So emotional healing, physical healing, psychic awareness, intuitiveness, dream recall. If you're having sleep paralysis, I definitely recommend amethyst. If you're having nightmares, or if you're having a child that is having nightmares, or a child that's even having a hard time expressing themselves emotionally, I recommend amethyst. What else do I recommend amethyst for? I'm just winging this, guys. Like, I'm trying not to, like, think about my notes or look at my notes. And I'm really sensitive to energies. I'm going to start talking about astrology more. I know people really want to hear what I have to say about that. But I'm a Pisces with, my Mercury is also in Pisces, and my Jupiter is in Pisces. I have a Scorpio moon, and my rising sign is a Gemini. So I'm really sensitive to energies. I'm really intuitive, and sometimes it's a gift and it's a curse. I know sometimes when I tell people that my sun, my Mercury, and my Jupiter is in Pisces, they're like, oh my God. You know, if there's any, like, astrology snobs out there. But if you're doing any type of inner root work and getting to anything that's dealing with getting to know yourself intuitively, spiritually, connecting with your higher minds, your higher chakras like your crown chakra and your third eye, please incorporate amethyst. If you know anybody that's needing any type of emotional healing, physical healing, large pieces of amethyst, I totally recommend. I have this huge cathedral baby here, and like I said, man, I can't live without, and this is, like I said, it's my birthstone. So if I was ever stranded on a deserted island, I would need this crystal to help me emotionally withstand all that's coming at me. But yes, if you would like to know more about amethyst, if you would like to cop a custom piece, rings, charms, I carry amethyst candle holders, large amethyst, small amethyst, display size amethyst. I have a lot of amethyst all the time. I always keep it in stock. It always runs out. If you want to cop some amethyst, guys, hit me up at rebelrockminerals@gmail.com, or hit me up on Instagram at rebelrockminerals, all one word. Also, I'm also on Instagram at onedivabeauty. And also, if you're interested in spiritual counseling, a meditation session, or a reading, you can also find me at the same platform. But like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Amethyst is like, all this amethyst around me is making me be my true self. Like, I'm like so shy and like, hi. But yeah, thanks for watching. I love you guys, and peace.